Hey guys, how you doing? This is Nintendo Mark 1989. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see today, I will be doing another Nintendo GameCube video game. Well, it's not a Nintendo game, but I'm playing it on my GameCube because I've just decided to play it on my Wii instead of the N64 because I just think it would look better. I'm going to play Ocarina of Time. Now, I consider it to be one of the best games ever played, and definitely, I don't know if I can say it's one of the best Zelda games ever made. Certainly at the time it was, but but you can't compare it with Twilight Princess or Breath of the Wild. But it's definitely one of the best Zelda games and one of the better games you'll ever play. So we'll get stuck in and enjoy this walkthrough of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Part One. Of course, I'm using the version with the four games on it: Zelda 1, 2, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Of course, you can call it anything you want, but I always call it Link. Of course, I'm using the GameCube version because I prefer the GameCube controller instead of the N64 controller. You have to remember, back in 1997 when Ocarina of Time was released, this was the first time we were looking at a 3D Zelda game, and it completely smashed it. That's one thing Nintendo did well, was convert their 2D games into 3D games really well. So this is where Link lives. So if you hit up on the C stick, you can turn it into this sort of view, or you can hit up again to have a sort of top down view. I prefer it this way. Right, so this is the Kokiri Forest. This is where Link's from, where he lives, I should say. And you have to go see the Deku Tree, the Great Deku Tree. But you can't go and see him until you get your sword and shield. So you have to collect 40 rupees to go to the shop and buy your shield. So do that there now. And if you jump over these platforms, you'll get a blue rupee. Then you run through these hedges or grass to get rupees. Then you go in here, there'll be chests. And that's a heart. I'll keep that in because I need it. Now, to reactivate stuff again, to respawn, you just go into a house and come out again. You'll be able to get the rupees that you got out of the grass and the platforms. Right, so while I'm doing this, I'll explain the controls. So, A is basically your attack button. B is when you get your sword, you use it to slash. And that'll annoy you a lot. Now you'll go, hey listen, hey listen, hey listen. You hit C to see what you have to say, but she always says the same thing, and it's not really relevant to the story. It just tells you where your main objective has to go, but it gets really annoying fast. So you can do a rolling attack, that's pushing the analog stick forward and attack. And then the C buttons, the pause menu, you've got your equipment screen, that's where your sword, your shield and all your tunics and stuff's going to go. You just select it like that. That's where your items are going to be, like your boomerang, your slingshot, all those sort of things, but I'll explain that more as I play. That's your map, and then that's your quest status. That's where when you complete a quest you're going to get an item from it, plus it's where you can check on how many pieces of heart you have, plus your Ocarina tunes. So that's basically the menu, and you push the B button to save, and you push the A button to decide what you're going to do, and then you push start to return. Of course, mine's on the GameCube, so it has a wee memory card bit, but on the N64, it does that automatically. Right. And the L button is, you can do backflips and front flips when you have your sword. It's basically your target, and then what's R do? I don't remember what R does. I don't know what Z does either. Right. Lost my train of thought there. Later on you can use your sword to attack that grass. And You'll get rupees and hearts and bombs and slingshot ammo. I'm going to try some. Oh, you can't do it with Ocarina, never mind. I was going to try and get the first piece of heart, but you need the Ocarina first. You don't have it yet. You don't get to do the first dungeon. And then have it up in the shield. Right, once you get this blue rupee, you can't get it again. Right, you've got your shield now, so you've gone here to the shop. Yep, L's your targeting system, and you use Navi to talk to people. That's what she's telling you how to do it. That's just the stuff you can buy. Decky nuts, decky sticks, the shield, decky seal, decky seeds, arrows, and recovery hearts. You can't get arrows yet. Well, I'll explain later on why you can't. There we go. 40 rupees. 40 rupees gets you the decky shield. Go into the main menu and you'll see the decky shield is now in your equipment. You just highlight it, push A, and now you have it equipped. And save it if you wish. And remember where the R button did nothing, and now you can now use it to use your shield. And you can use the target and on the shield there. Right, let's go get the sword. I've been meaning to do this for ages. I'm so happy to actually get it. I'm actually happy to get around to completing it. The video, I mean, not the game. I've completed this game a million times. Right, be careful, there's a boulder floating about here. There you go, there's a big chest, swords on that. And you do the same as you did for the Kokiri shield. There you are, you now have the Kokiri sword in your equipment. You just hit A and it's now selected. That's you now ready to do the first dungeon. You can now cut trees and plants. And you get bombs and rupees and arrows and deku seeds and deku stick and deku I can't really call them, but they're things that make you stun the enemies. Seeds, deku seeds. I can't remember what they're called. Oh, deku nut. That's the thing I've always found funny about Zelda. Over time you can cut the signs up. And here it's called the Knowledge Brothers. The House of the Know-It-All Brothers. Basically, anything you want to know about the game, you go in and they tell you. See, until you get the shield and the sword, he won't let you past. Bugger off your gun. Can't stand Milo. Hey, be careful here, there's you can say yes or no. You can say no, but it's funny. It makes you do it anyway, so you might as well just say yes. I know you get is, hey listen, hey listen, hey listen. Inside the deku tree. A deku nut. Can't believe I forgot what it was called. So you now have items on your select screen. The minute you've just got the deku stick and the deku nut, and you just use the C stick to set it. So If your health starts to deplete, you just attack. You just cut grass. Oh, shut up, Navi. See how annoying that gets? Now you have your map screen. Then you can see where you are, and the blue areas is where you are and where you've been. The blue areas is where you are, and then the white areas is where you've been. And then anywhere it doesn't appear, it's because you haven't been there yet. Can't climb it yet because you need the slingshot. It's in here. Thanks for that, Navi. You stand in front of the door and it says open and you hit it. Hit the A button. Right, don't jump on that, it's a trap. You just go down here, you climb this. You can use the ferry boat to hit that ladder. Now you have your ferry boat. You just set it to the C stick. See what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to hit that ladder with the bow or the slingshot, but don't need to. Now for anybody playing the GameCube version like I am, you can use the Y, the X and the Z button to use your C items. Z is the down. X or Y is the left C stick, and X is the right C stick, and then up is your camera. You can either destroy Skotalas that way, or you can lock onto them. So what you do here is you hit the button. And here's a compass. That gives you more detail on your map. I forget what this does. Oh, it opens the door, of course. There's a wee trick you can do. While you've got a lit torch, you can hit the B button to swipe your sword, and it'll save you from using your sticks. It's a really handy wee feature. Right, so go over here and get this katana case. Right, there's creatures in this game called golden scatolas, or gold scatolas, and they usually take 2 hits. And the more you get, the more items you get. 10, you get a wallet, which allows you to carry, how many is it? Lets you carry, I don't actually remember. These ones you have to make me turn around. Scatolas do my head in this game. Right, for this, you have to jump down, and remember when I walked in, start of the junction, start of the temple, and start of the dungeon, sorry, and now we kept going, hey listen, you jump from here and it rips the webbing. Another scatola. Need to be careful. Another ghost scatola up here. It'd help if I hit the bottom of the shield, wouldn't it? You hit that eye to get through. If you go into the water, you can hit A to dive down. As you can see, there's a switch there. So what Navi's saying there is you go up to the block and you grab it, and then you push forward and you move it. To climb soften, you run up against it and keep running. You run up against it and hold it, and it should say climb on the. Right, this one's easy. You just light the torch. Little things. Your timing has to be perfect with these. Right, be careful. Wee gormas are going to appear here. Gorma larvae they're called. And no, they're not that tricky, but just be careful. And you can't get in there yet because you need bombs. Of course, if you want to kill a bit of time and have a bit of fun, you can just start attacking worms. This is the same as when you went for the Kokiri sword. Now what this does is this creates a shortcut. Right, if you ever forget this here, if the code is simply 23 is number 1. So it's 2, 3, 1. Here we go, the first boss, the Queen Goma, and she's really easy. Basically, she climbs up on the roof, you attack her with your slingshot, that stuns her, and then once she lands on the floor, you just completely go nuts on her eye. Okay, that's not good. That's the first boss beat. That's what I meant to do, but I get confusing myself with the targeting system. I don't normally use it. First piece of heart. Our first heart container. This video, this part of the game, is basically explaining to you how Hyrule was formed. The three goddesses I've chosen was Hyrule: faith, courage, power, and wisdom. Absolutely love this, especially when it shows the Triforce. It's amazing. Now ours. Lovely. Love the Triforce. Great video game symbol. Desert Man in black armour. I wonder who that is. Ganondorf. Hyrule Castle, where you will meet Princess Zelda. make you tree dies. Seriously, what a dick. Just want to beat him up. Where'd he go? Ah. Right, you can now leave Fury Forest. Right, I shall go get the first piece of heart and then that will conclude this video. No, wait, I'll do this after. I'll go get the Ocarina. Oh yeah, I need the Ocarina to do the first piece of heart. Oh dear me. You see, every time Link unlocks a song, he looks at it as if he's like, what is this? So dopey, but funny too. He's like, what is this? I've never seen this before. It's so funny. He's like, bye, then runs off. Ah! Oh, so funny. No! Haroldfield! Great to meet Mr. Peter Well. Call him out as a joke because he's only interested in Link. And then whenever you go come at it Link, he just doesn't come anywhere near you. It's funny. He's a really creepy owl. He does this stupid head turning thing and it's weird. I like his theme though. Right, Lost Woods. Right, if you hit this 3 times in the center, you get a bigger bullet bag. Right guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Whenever in part 2, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to get the first piece of heart. You stand on that there and two skull kids appear and you have to play, you have to repeat what they play. So this concludes part 1. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to my channel. I've got plenty of other video game reviews. I've got Star Wars, I've got Mario content, and I plan to put a lot more video game content on this channel. Please like the video, make a comment, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you around for part 2 guys. See you around, bye!